Iveyo filming. You call it reality film show. Rico or Marquise. How do you pronounce your name? Marquise David Eastman, aka Rico. Listen, it is illegal. I think that you know that everything you do is like a scam. So you know it's pretty illegal for you to have video cameras on me 24 hours. It's very thirsty, if you will, of a person that thirsty that you're trying to do your best to embarrass Dominique mother after y'all raped her, did her wrong, have a baby by her, then try to put the baby away because you don't want the child support responsibility. It seems like everything that has to do with the responsibility of a man standing up, it seems like you run from it. I mean, really, in all reality, I don't know how your audience, because it seems like you got to have the audience in all your business. Social media. I don't know if you're the only one son in the world and you ain't got no brothers and sisters, because you seem like you need social media people to be in your relationship. So at the end of the day, I don't see how a man can blame Dominique or any other woman for having a baby, your child, right? And you didn't put on a condom, bruh? I mean, like, what does the responsibility come in? You advocate get it in, get it in, get it in, but where does get it in responsibility come in for these young men? You got a bunch of out of control, horny ass young men out here getting it in. That's the main thing. Like the reason why they're not really dating women like they supposed to, because they too busy to try to get it in. And then when a baby get in that belly of a woman, now they want to get it out. Now they want to get out of the responsibility. So they try to threaten the girl and bully the girl, intimidate the girl. They team up on these girls like they doing me. You understand? They group up, his friends, his family, people from his social media start grouping up on these girls. Now you can imagine, to a young woman mind, I've been around for a while, 57 years now, next year on this earth. So whatever kind of game the little boys pissy ass game that they playing don't work on me, because I've been through too much. I think that child support should have been established, and I don't think that it would have went this far. I think that you should have stepped your game up instead of you trying to defend yourself on social media. I think that you should have defended yourself in a courthouse. I think that you should have did the paternity test, which the boy looked just like you, because I pray that every time you deny him that he looked like you. So you can't deny it, really, truth be told. You been up in there somewhere, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, just to make sure for my own sanity and manhood and pride, I wouldn't go around dogging out Miss Lack's name. Because that woman worked hard by herself as a single mother to raise her children. So I'm not going to disrespect this woman without me going to go get a paternity test established, even just for my own self, you know. And then if it reads 99.99.99 that I was in the wrong, that's another step of manhood. I have to acknowledge that I was wrong for what I did to those people and what I said to those people and how I treated those people. I was wrong for that. See, it seems like the men of this generation don't like to step their game up and admit their wrongs. Oh yeah, you'll blame me. Oh yeah, you'll blame me until the cows come home. Yeah, you'll blame me. You'll blame me all day long. Yeah, you'll blame me. You'll blame me for your cocaine problem. You'll blame me for your baby mama drama problem. You'll blame me for your alcohol problem. You'll blame me for your I can't keep my pants, my penis in my pants problem, or my legs closed with all these different men problem. I have nothing to do with that. Now, you've been sitting up here, been talking. I hate people where they do all the fucking talking about you and won't talk with you or won't let you talk. See, they got the whole floor and they got all these people trailing them based on what they have said about me. About me. I don't follow a crowd like that. I'm not childish and weak minded to the point that somebody told me about this fat bitch and Dominique bald headed mama and her mama and this. It sounds like drama to me. And then why should I just listen to your side of the story? Why won't you ever let them talk? Why don't you ever let Dominique and her mom tell their side of the story? How it really went down. Why do we always gotta listen to you and Rico? Why are you and your cousin and Rico the only people talking? Why don't you let these people tell their story? Why are you always disrespecting them? Wasn't she, even if the baby wasn't yours, didn't she raise him though? She was there in the delivery room. Antonio is 4 pounds, 7 ounces. Only a person that had to be there will know that. They lied on my name as a grandmother, Crystal Lax. They said that I wasn't there for my grandchildren that they put their hands on and put in CPS system. They try to adopt out the babies behind my back because they knew that I, as an attorney assistant, would have been doing paperwork on them. They didn't want me to do no paperwork on them. Okay? It's more to the story than just what they're talking about. I've never been a person, and I worked nursing home over 21 years. You talking about a gossiping cesspool. Oh, go into the break room, honey. It ain't nothing but gossiping in a nursing home. So I know what gossiping is. I don't participate in it. Because to me, I want to get to know the person myself. I don't want you to tell me nothing. Let me find out about the person. And if they are the way that you say it, then I'm going to agree with you. Like, girl, you was right about them. See, girl, I told you. But I'm not going to sit up here and have a disrespect for a black woman or a woman or an older woman that's a grandmother of 10 just based on what some childish men and women are saying about this woman. We don't know what this woman have been through or what she's going through right now. Who are we to judge? We're not doing so good in California if we have to get a slew of people to harass this lady around her own land and property. We're not doing so good if we have to take video cameras of her every day because our money is low because in 2017, Iveyo, or whatever, you went bankruptcy, didn't you? And you had to file in Los Angeles federal court. So who am I to talk about somebody's finance when in all reality I may not have a lot of money on me right now. I don't have a lot of money on me right now. But in all reality, I tell you the truth though. In all reality, I ain't never had to file bankruptcy out of 50-some years in my life. All my stuff normally get paid for in full, or I go ahead and hurry up and pay it down. I have never had to file a bankruptcy in my life. So who am I? Do you know how terrible that is on your credit? Bankruptcy is very terrible. I ain't never had to file bankruptcy. I ain't never had to go around thinking that I'm the it and go harass other people and their race and their culture. Now one of you from Jamaica or from China or from the Philippines could ever said that Miss Lax have ever done some stupid mess like that. I have never done you like that. I have never killed your mother, your father. And I have never done anything to you for you to be able to say, oh yeah, and this is why I hate her, because she did my mother like this. And no, you can never say that about me. I say to myself, it's you coming over here with video cameras. How are you getting it on the internet if you're not harassing me? How are you putting it up on the internet if I'm not being harassed by you? How are you getting this video every day? How are you getting the inside of my unit, of me talking, walking, and breathing in my unit without my consent? So you're illegally filming me. You're illegally taking pictures of me inside of my unit. Illegally in a form to try to body shame you, embarrass you, disrespect you, degrade you, all on camera. That's what you call yourself doing. I never gave you permission to videotape the inside of my unit. So how are you videotaping the inside of my unit to a whole globe of people? That is illegal under California law. It's illegal to have any form of electric devices in inside of somebody living unit. Watching them in the living room, watching me in the bathroom, watching me take shower. Under California law, it is illegal. So at the end of the day, every last one of you are watching illegal filming. They never got my legal permission to film me. What part of legal law that you don't want to admit? These people are illegally filming me. What part of police enforcement that you don't get? What part of lawsuit that you're not getting? What part of I want to press charges against them? And then I want to sue them for all of the time that they had videotaped me and record me. What part of this that you don't get from Crystal Lashelle Lax? I want to sue you. I have every intent to sue you. Verbally, I am announcing this. And you keep watering it down like it's a joke. You had no right videotaping me. You had no right videotaping me while I'm sleeping, bathing, all up in our apartment with my grandson on their video camera. Minors, taking pictures of minors. You had no right doing that to me.